Alright everyone, welcome to part 2 of the Star Wars 35-year special. Go to options, change it to easy, blah blah blah. I'm really not fooling anyone, am I? I am horrible at gaming. I think that's been long established. Start game! Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'm not gonna bother with these stories. I'm not gonna bother with the music anymore because, one, all the story anyway is basically just the story of the movie, and to be honest, if you haven't seen this movie, then there's probably not much a reason you're watching this video anyway. Unless you're one of the 2 fans who actually likes my videos. In that case, thanks. Alright, so here's the game. As you can see, we have a lightsaber now. I don't really even know if that was in the first game. Probably was. But I personally don't like the lightsaber. Because, I mean, well, obviously, it's a sort of a short-ranged weapon. So, thankfully, you can put away the lightsaber and just use the gun, which is my personal weapon of choice, considering the fact that, well, it's long range and it's cool. Another cool trick you can do is, especially if you have your lightsaber out, you can actually jump and wave your lightsaber in the air. Alright, now we're on the Don. Here's some story. Alright, so we're on the Don, and really the only purpose the Don has in the game, as far as I'm aware, is, well, possibly like an extra hit. From what I can see, he's really only there just to say they've been faithful to the movie, and that's something they've been very good at. That's in fact probably the strong point besides the game. I mean, sure, the gameplay is a blast, but what's better to complement good gameplay than to follow the story of a movie? I mean, look at all these NES games that don't follow the movie and people hate them, when in general they're fairly good games. For instance, Back to the Future Part 2. I played it and I thought it was pretty good. And I died. Didn't know it was possible to die on the easy setting. Anyway, so, scores. Graphics, I believe I gave that a 7 out of 10 in the last game, and they really haven't improved since. So, I'm going to keep that score. But, like I said in the last video, graphics don't make the game. It's gameplay. controls, something I want to talk about is I was gonna say they got rid of the blocking and shooting, but I don't think they did. Anyway, but the controls, I believe I gave a 7 out of 10. You know what? I'll give him points I'll give him points for the ninja flip and the inclusion of the lightsaber in the earlier levels. So controls, I'm gonna give maybe an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Let's go with 8 out of 10. Sound, well, just listen. Anyway, but as you can hear, sound is very good.
Here, order not. There is no try.
Huh. Good voice acting, too. Alright, sound gets a definite 9 out of 10. So, yeah, sounds very good. And I think the main thing to complement a good game is to have a killer soundtrack. And, like I said, to follow the story. The gameplay is the most important aspect, but along the way, you might want good graphics, good sound, and to follow the story if it's a movie-based game. And they delivered on all of that. Well, except the graphics part, but I really couldn't care less about the graphics. I'm horrible with this game. Oh yeah. Controls, graphics, sound. Well, story, like I said, obvious 10 out of 10, just like the first one, because it follows the story. Gameplay, I don't think I talked about. I don't think I really gave a score of gameplay in the last one. Let's just go with all 9 out of 10. So, that's really my review. That's really all I can say about this game. Do I recommend it? Yes. Overall, it's a very good game. I enjoyed it. If you find it online, if you find it at a game store, if you find an emulator and ROM, I definitely recommend it. That's all.